Shalom.
Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to say Kala Layam, La Alahainawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Right, double honors unto the apostles and elders of Green Millstone.
Double honors.
Right, salutation unto the elect out there, the 144,000. Right, the rest of the 1/3. Likewise, pushing this work, see the arc now full of day. So we're not gonna make this video too long because we have our other video to do here with the Akim one now pull up. So
alright, I'm gonna get into it here. There's Luke 21 and 32. It says, Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away.
Right, and as we read in it was 32, it said this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled, right? This generation, talking about this one here, right? Because we know this generation here is the generation that's going to see the end time, right? And it said till all be fulfilled, which we know is the prophecies, right? Heaven and earth shall not pass away. No, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away, because we know, I'll read it quick.
The Lord words don't go void,
Isaiah 55 and 11, right? It says, So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth, it shall not return unto me void. And how we going out of the Lord's mouth? Through the prophets, right? It says, but it shall accomplish that which I please, right? And it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it, right? Because it's not, especially like we seen all the earthquakes and things happening right now. And as the brother was mentioning in our group chat, he was talking about 1 point some million people homeless and things. Right? All these things is prophecy, right? Because all of that is a reaction. Even as he mentioned, a lot of those people are going to end up taking a MOTB. Understand? So all of it, is prophecy. All of it is part of the Lord's plan.
Right? The Lord will bring you down low. Where it is you're only looking for opening, and this is what most of the Jakes and these other people out here are looking for. They're looking for things, they're looking for a normalcy to come back, after Esau done, Edom, which is the so-called white man, right, as we know. He put everybody in this, he spoiled everybody basically, in the world, with the worldly stuff and whatnot. And then say, well, I will take it from you now.
And that is a natural tactic.
And then you say, well, I will give it back to you. But how you will give it back to you? You had
through that device.
Yeah, through that device, that MOTB, which is the RF.
The RFID.
Yeah, the RFID, So
that way, as the title of the video, you could see, we pray that we worthy to escape all these things, right? So you can continue on in that. I'll read this, because that's something I said.
Luke 21 and 34. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts, meaning your minds, be overcharged with suffering, and drunkenness, and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unawares, Salakia.
And also search the word suffering here. It says cause someone to desire no more of something as a result of having consumed or done it to excess, right? Meaning, they say overindulge, to overfill, overfeed, right? So I mean, like what today, it say, and take heed to yourself, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with suffering, right? So you have to take heed, because you could overfill yourself in that sense, because when you think about it too, right? It have a scripture say, right? It have one that say search do such thing above your strength, and then I can't remember how that one does go. Right, but I believe it have a scripture talking about, do overthink yourself, because you could end up bugged out, which will end up going back into that same scripture that say search not things above your strength. You understand? Because everybody grows differently too.
Can.
Right? But you could go down here. See, and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that the day come upon you unawares. Yeah, right? So so those really talking about the world too, right? Because as I say, drunkenness and cares of this life. You understand? Don't let them think mind you, and not to really pay attention to the things of the world that much. Correct. You know, but continue.
Can. Verse 37, 30, 35. For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man.
And that's the whole point about it there, right? So, like if I confuse all a little bit with verse 34, right? But as you get the essence of it here going down, right? As it said, verse 36, which is titled of the video also, watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things, right? And that is what we're hoping for, that why we're pushing this work, and that why we're doing what we're doing, right? To gain that favor with the Lord, you understand? Because we know they have to be ordained first and foremost, but we don't know who the elect are, you understand? So, and it's only the elect will believe first and foremost, and only the elect will understand, and only the elect will keep on pushing. You understand? So, I had this precept here in Sirach 2, because you mentioned something earlier, right? Which will be in verse 4, but I'll read from the top, right? Sirach 2 and 1, it say, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, right? Set thine heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble, right? So as I say, the elect is the one that will actually do that. You understand? Because we know it's the elect the Lord talking to here, these two things and them in our guide, right? It say, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end, right? Again, that is what I mentioned. That is what we want to get to now, boy. That is the state we want to reach to. When the Lord lift up that standard, and even when we get change, right? When we get change and we get to fight alongside the Lord, the Lord dishing out the commands, so thing, hey, you go so thing, and we're going to feel happy, we're going to feel nice, knowing that, hey, we went through this light affliction, as the Lord call it, you understand, to get where we at, right? So I read verse 4, it say, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, right? And be patient when thou art changed to a low estate, right? So that is something the brother mentioned earlier, right? When they change, right? Because with a lot of people, as he was talking about Esau, right? He give them something and take it back, right? So it come like he give them something where they living up nice, and he take it back. So they change to that low estate too. You understand? Even though this really talking about here when the Lord changed us to that low estate too, right? Remember when you come into the truth, your whole point of view, everything change. You understand? And things gonna get harder, right? But that is just the Lord training us, putting us through the fire to pay that way.
The afflictions.
You understand? I'll just read verse 5 and end
but
it
there. But that is also going in where your mind renewed. And how your mind renewed now, as you put away all that whole way of the world, the heavy afflictions will start to come on it, because you remember you're in the flesh, and your body will start it will tempt you to go back to the kind of old ways and things, but that's where your faith and your spirit, that will come in, so it's a constant battle,
And it's important to say that too, because the same scripture, which is the point of the video, right? It say what? It say pray always. You understand? The scripture say that.
Like right? When we just pray in the Ephesians 6 and
Because the thing that quick pray. Right? 1 Thessalonians 5 and 16. Right? I will just quote it on thing. That is the scripture that say, hey, pray without ceasing. Understand? Pray without ceasing, and that's what we have to do. That's why I say pray always. So I read the last precept and you can bring out yours, right? Sirach 2 and 5, it say, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right? It's the acceptable men. We know who the acceptable men is. You understand? So we know that especially according to Zechariah 13 and 8, to 9, where it said, hey, the third part will be brought through the fire. You understand? Well, go ahead up.
Can. I want to see something there. I'm going to bring it out.
Yeah.
This is the book of Matthew 5 and 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Can.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one title shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
Can. Yapa. You understand? So that goes back to the scripture that say, hey, my word shall not return unto me void. You understand? And the fact that the scripture is saying that all be fulfilled, right? We know Jacob's trouble, the mark of the beast, right? But we know Jacob's trouble going to entitle the martial law, right? Earthquakes, right? Animals eating you alive, all these things, There's a lot of things that we never even seen before, right? Because, as you say, alas, a time that have never been seen before. You understand? So that's why I say pray that we would escape all these things, because we had to go through Jacob's trouble too, right? Whether we be the elect or not. You understand? We had to go through it. But we, Lord willing, we're gonna have the Lord with us and He's gonna help us get through it. You understand? So hey, we gotta go now. Right? We just had only 11 minutes, but hey, that is Yapa still. So that gonna say Kalalayam La Alahayanawa Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Akakodash. Right, double honors unto the apostles and elders. Right,
double honors.
Salutations unto the elect out there. Till next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
We'll do our next video day, so expect it.